Fentanyl is deadly. Exposure to an amount equivalent to a few grains of sand can kill you. Illegal fentanyl is causing a crisis in our nation. It is 40 to 50 times more potent than heroin. It is extremely dangerous to users and to those who simply come into contact with it. If you're a first responder, that could be you. What does fentanyl look like? It's a plain white powder. It looks a lot like traditional heroin, which looks a lot like basic cooking flour. Fentanyl is often mixed with heroin, or in some cases, even with cocaine. We also see fentanyl being pressed into pill form. Counterfeit pills that resemble things such as oxycodone and Xanax could contain fentanyl. And whether in pill or powder form, fentanyl is exceptionally dangerous. Absorbed into the bloodstream through your skin, through mucous membranes, or by touching your mouth, nose, or eyes after exposure, or even by accidentally breathing tiny amounts of airborne powder. And symptoms of exposure can include drowsiness, disorientation, difficulty breathing, pinpoint pupils, and clammy skin. As the fentanyl threat increases, so does the risk to you. Something that looks like heroin could be pure fentanyl. Assume the worst. Don't touch this stuff or the wrappings that it comes in without the proper personal protective equipment. Police canine handlers must also be careful. Your dogs are vulnerable too. If you think you've been exposed to fentanyl, seek medical attention immediately. Fentanyl acts very fast in the bloodstream. Notify medical personnel immediately that you or someone with you may have been exposed. Naloxone or Narcan can reverse the effects of fentanyl. However, multiple injections may be necessary. And make sure you get medical attention after. Please be safe. Help us spread the word. But first, listen to these two police officers from New Jersey. They're going to tell you what happened to them. They're okay, but it could have been tragic.
In the process of sealing the bag, just out of force of habit, I grabbed the bag and I closed it up, forcing the air out of it so I get a good seal. And when I did that, a bunch of it poofed up into the air, right into our face, and we ended up inhaling it.
I felt like my body was